doesn't come home at curfew.
No.
She does not behave herself. She doesn't listen to her, she doesn't eat her vegetables.
Sounds like a prelude to my life.
Right, exactly. And I think you designed this, Monica. This was your baby. But I mean, you look at the bottom, this is like a little bit more of kind of like a fun take on a work boot that's a little kind of, you know, kind of sassy.
Like you said, it's got a little bit of edge. It almost has a little bit of that moto feel. I love, again, a lot of mixing of the textures in this boot. So if you look at the colors, like the wine that you're holding, you have a combination of the suede and the leather. And you've got that great stud detail, but taking the studs and kind of flattening them out, and then the buckle detail, and feel the inside of that boot, Helen.
Okay,
like,
that is...
It's like teddy bear fur.
Oh my gosh.
We call that teddy bear fur at our office because there's just no other name. It's so soft and delicious.
It's like, it's like a little fuzzy.
I love it.
It's like a little fur.
So fantastic.
Cute.
So
that feels
again,
so soft.
that wine color,
and look at that.
So
and it's
huge.
all cushy inside too. Yeah, I knew. You know what? I was gonna say, look at the wine color. I mean, again, these are the colors that you're seeing this season. This top is from Juliana that you can, you know, get on hsn.com now. But you know, that kind of wines, those pinks, those and they all kind
works really well, really well together. So then you have your tan. Now, this, if you see, again, we played with texture here, but here we do the leather up front, and then this leather is embossed with this kind of reptile, like an alligator underneath there. So you've got a lot of contrast just using mixing of materials, which is great, gives a lot of texture. And then you've got your brown, and here again, we go back to the leather and suede combination. And then this is one of my favorites. This black is so fantastic, if you can see. It's got almost like a lizard print with a bronze kind of hit of metallic to it that I love. Again, giving it a little bit more of a rugged feel. I mean, this is something for me, like you can wear with jeans, you could put on a cool jacket, and if you're ready to go, you've got kind of a little bit of a, you know, sexy vibe, but you're comfortable. You've got this great heel. It's got a lot of stability, rubber outsole. And this comfort system is Naturalizer's newest comfort system, a little bit more elevated as we continue to work on, you know, what are the components that we put in the shoes? What are we giving you as a comfort system? And I know it's hard in a boot, so I've got a little bit of an insert here that I can show you. And this is what we put in our shoes with our new contour technology. So it's got all the properties that we love about Naturalizer, but it's got this contoured footbed, and it's got all of this extra cushioning in the heel and in the toe, right on the ball of your foot, where your foot is constantly kind of pushing forward during the day.
Do you know when you get older, the collagen in the ball of your foot goes away like it does in your face, the collagen? And that's why well, that's why as you get older, it's harder to wear high heels.
I did not know that. That's very interesting.
I know everything about aging and feet.
There you go. So,
no,
this is what must be happening in the fit labs and things at Naturalizer, because we really focused on
they do that.
on the innovation of this contoured footbed, which is great. So you can see that we still have that lightweight material, the balance heel to toe, but now we're giving you extra support in the ball of your foot where you need it most. And then of course in the heel as well, because when you think about, for me, you know, I'm always walking around New York and you're striking your foot heel to toe. You really want to have the most comfort you can get in those two places.
So this is the newest technology from Naturalizer in this in the Ringer. We also are doing a sale price, a holiday price, free shipping and handling for flex payment. HSN card holders get an extra flex payment. Flex pay is free to use. There's no fee, there's no interest. What we do is we just literally break up the payments. So it's like buying a car, only you take that principal to a shoe, and instead of charging interest, there's zero interest. I mean, it's like really, something that we only do here at HSN. So if you want this boot, you put down $32.48. Your first payment, you pay your shipping and your tax. Shipping is free, so it's just $32.48 and then tax for the item. And then your other three payments are just $32.48. However, we ship with your order. So we ship right away. 3 to 7 business days, we have your order on its way to your house. So this is a really great way to shop because, you know, the season is just starting now.
Right. We're just kicking it. And this is kind of that perfect fall booty.
This is one of the most fashion-forward styles, I think, that you guys have.
Yes,
you know, I like that even the heel here with the brown has different like layer colors in the heel, which I think is a really cool. Yeah, it's got different kind of, I mean, there's so many different details when you get this shoe home where you see the, you know, the mixed, you know, you've got suede and leather in this one, and then textured leather and pebble leather and apple leather, and then it's all, the hardware is very kind of, you know, it looks like a belt that's been wrapped around, but of course you've got all the comfort of just zipping, you know, going in. And the heel height is 2.5 inches, so it looks like a substantial heel, but it's only 2.5 inches. You've got a little bit of, you know, kind of on the front, you've got a little bit of, you know, heel with a tread on it, but I like the tread on the bottom because it looks like the tread of like a work boot, like a construction, worker work boot.
Right, but
and then you've got the sexiness of it.
Right, you've got the sexiness,
kind of
and
like,
it gives you like a little bit more of a luxe feel. You have all this belting detail, and one of the things we're seeing a lot of is this new kind of stud where it's almost like flattened a little bit. So really bringing you the most forward, as you said, this is one of our most fashionable booties.
Yeah, it's like flush.
Right,
the stud,
exactly.
It's not like a nail
It's
head.
not like a, right.
Yeah.
We've kind of moved away from that. This is a little bit more of a sophisticated way to do it. So you've got that kind of chic, but a little bit more heavy biker feeling to this, where it's really like a fun lug sole bottom, super comfortable, but screams fashion. And you can really put this on with anything. She can, I've been wearing this with tights and dresses. I know our models have it on with some pants. We do have one of our models in a great little dress with it. So it really is, again, one of those versatile booties. And I love the hit of texture that we see. So you can see all of the colors either have a combination of leather and suede, or as you said, the leather with this great kind of croco print under it, or the black with that little bit of metallic lizard, which I love. This is one of my favorites. Love this.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially if you think, okay, I'm going to get a black boot. That one really kind of takes that whole concept above and beyond. It's got texture in it. It's got different...
It's got a little metallic hit.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not like, oh, this is just, kind of straight up boring. And plus the price, you've got $129.90. I mean, you think about, $250, $300. And then, of course, there's the, thousands of dollars for certain shoes. And then even when you think in the comfort, kind of, this is all leather. This is a great price. And you only have to pay a fourth of it at a time, and we send it out to you right away. So this might be the one that you would wear, your daughter would wear, your granddaughter would wear. You know what I mean?
Very
it's sort of like
across all the ages.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's ageless. And of course, it has that N5 contour system, which we all want, because I'm telling you, ladies, when you put these on your feet, you're not going to want to take them off.
Oh, I think this is really cool. And if you're a Naturalizer fan, it's nice to kind of feel the latest and the greatest, and the newest with the comfort system. And by the way, our next shoe has that as well. So the item number is 498139.